Hey, what's up guys, it's Valkrin. Something you might not know about me is that my most played this season is actually Rengar jungle. When I got the Challenger and 36 wins, my most played was Rengar, and currently now Rengar is still my most played. And this is a game for you, Diamond 1, 99 league points, Rengar jungle. And this video specifically will go over the early game of Rengar jungle, my mindset behind the lanes I gank, and just how to do it effectively. You can translate a lot of these same lessons I give you in this video to just about any early game aggressive jungler. So I'm going to start on red side because most of the time they will give you the best leash if you're starting on the side that your bottom lane's on. Like if I was on purple team, I would start blue so my bottom lane could leash. But this is somewhat of a troll game, and it's part of the reason why I chose it. Our last pick could not play AD carry, so he's playing singed bottom lane with a support. And so I'm starting red. Unfortunately, my bottom lane doesn't really help leash. Karma comes for a second, she hesitates. So I have to pretty much solo this, and that's not the best thing as Rengar to do, because you can't jungle that effectively by yourself. I mean, you can definitely clear the jungle without having any help, but it's just you're going to use a lot of potions. So I start my red, I finish my red. Make sure you don't use 5 stacks of ferocity on your first buff. You want to save it for your next buff. And this time I only get up to 4 ferocity because I get a little bit of help from Karma at the end. But you definitely want to save the 5 stacks for your next buff. And I'm going straight to my blue. You don't do a small camp in between. This is because you want to get to where you're going to gank before the enemy jungler does. Their jungler started on blue side. I wanted to make sure that nothing tricky was happening, that, you know, at least didn't do anything that I didn't expect. But I saw their bottom lane got to lane late, so I was 99% sure that their Elise started blue. So I go ahead and smite it, and the thing to note is I smited my red very early, so it would be back up when I immediately would do this, and I'm charging my ferocity. I don't get it quite up to 5, but Jace has the lane pushed. I know Elise started blue, went to red, gonna definitely be top side. I'm not quite level 3 yet, because I didn't do a small camp in between, but you just need about 2 minion XP from lane to hit level 3 without doing a small camp. So when you're playing Rengar, I'm just coming in here and you need to be very patient. I hit 3. I'm still not going in on this because he wasn't quite in leap range and he would just flash away immediately. I'm waiting for the Elise gank. The most effective ganks are the counter ganks. And Elise is coming, you see it on the minimap. Garen overextends without his flash and I just jump on him. We kill him just before Elise gets in range to do her thing. And then Elise tries to finish off Jace. We immediately jump on her. Even if Jace were to die there, I definitely could have cleaned it up with how much she overextended to try to get that kill. But yeah, the same thing. Garen flashback after that super aggressive play that Jace tried to put forth. And immediately, we were able to capitalize on that and the counter gank. So I've got 800 gold after that 2 kills that were given to my Jace. I only got 2 assists, but that's still a lot when I help shove the lane. The one thing to note about shoving the lane is you want to do it to just get it to the tower as quickly as possible, just so you can start doing something else. And it helps sharing the XP and stuff like that. I go with mobility boots. Mobility boots, if you have 800 gold on your first recall, is absolutely the best thing you can do on Rengar. I jump on this just to charge up my ferocity. I need 5 stacks of ferocity because I want to try to land my bulls on Cassiopeia. And I come to the side here. I want Ziggs to stand on the left side, and he starts doing that to try and push Cassiopeia more towards my side so I can just leap out of the bushes. And I run out. She doesn't react instantly, and she actually doesn't see me right away. That's why my bolas ended up missing. But because she walked forward to try and harass Ziggs at that moment and then realized I was there afterwards, we were able to get in range in time just to kill her anyways. And I'm not sure, but I don't know if she had flash up quite yet. Okay, I see bottom lane. Elise is ganking. I'm chugging a health potion. I'm running down here to try to make something happen. They're not really in kill range, but they're half HP. I just want to see if they misstep. Like if Elise were to walk into this bush, I could use my 5 stack ferocity on my Q and then kill her instantly. I'm waiting for Elise to finish the recall, and then I'm going to come in here and try to kill this Jinx. If I can leap out of the bush, it'd be perfect. So I jump and I leap out of the bushes. It works super well with mobility boots because it kind of extends the range of your leap because of how fast you're moving. She has flash and heal, so unfortunately I couldn't get the kill there, but I burned both summoners there. And that's great because my bottom lane isn't exactly an ideal lane. It's Karma singed. So by me helping them out as much as I can, it's really going to benefit in the long term. And I don't really need to worry about top lane anymore because Jace has 2 kills. I'm going to focus on mid and bottom as much as I can because top lane is pretty much won. Gonna go longsword. You want to rush a Tiamat after you do really well on Rengar jungle early game. You can go Elder Lizard, but 9 times out of 10, if you're doing well, you should just skip a jungle item entirely and just build more damage. That way your mid game can be that much more potent. And Tiamat helps wave clear, helps you jungle faster and stuff like that. And the extra gold you get from Elder Lizard honestly isn't that much. So I'm going to do a small camp in between just because of my smite up. I'm charging up my ferocity. 5 stacks, going to gank Cassiopeia again. Ziggs is in a weird position, so I'm unsure about where Cassiopeia is going to end up. And she stays in lane, so I'm like, okay, I'm just going to come around behind here because she's leaning more towards this side. And 5-stack Ferocity, just going to try to land the Bolas on her. Hit her with the Bolas into the Ziggs ult. Easy kill right there. So right now I'm 2-0-2. We've got 4 kills. I've contributed to every kill that we've had in the game. And I looked top lane and I realized the Garen and the bottom lane swapped lanes. So I'm like, okay. I was going to charge up my Ferocity on their Wraiths if it was up, but unfortunately it's not up. I see Leona in their Tri-Bush, and I'm like, okay, this is an opportunity for me to sneak in here because she hasn't warded the river yet. So I just run in here. Because I've got mobility boots, I get in here really fast. I land just a normal E on them, and then I land a Bolas, and then just a WQ, and this is going to be another free kill. So double kill up here top. 4-0-2 now. Really strange that they lane swap, but honestly, Garen could not lane against the Jace that had 2 kills that early on. And their bottom lane had no summoners already because of that pressure they put forth. Easy time for me to gank. Very strange to see that in solo queue, but in high elo you see some really strange stuff happen. The tower's already super low, so what we do here is we're not going to focus the tower until it finishes off all of our minions. That way whoever comes back top has less minions to get for free. So I'm going to recall here, get my Tiamat, and I'm going to be in a really good position to carry this game. So that was the early game for Rengar jungle, guys. Let me know what you think about Rengar jungle, if you like it, if you don't like it, why. Personally, I think it's one of the best things in the game right now. Alright guys, see ya. Hey, don't forget to check out my stream at twitch.tv/Valkrin. My streams focus on commentary and explaining exactly what I do while I'm doing it. Once again, thank you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.